Yeah.
Hi.
What's going on?
Everything is going on. I feel like it's been so long since we've chatted, yet it was recent. Like it's not been that long. It's just been
And
busy.
you look at the podcast feed, it's pretty bloody busy. Like there's a lot of gear in
Very,
there.
very busy. That's because if you weren't there and you've not been in our feed recently, you can dive into all of the best bits of the live show in our podcast feed. And I think we're going to finish off season 7 there. That's going to be it. So welcome everyone to season 8 of Doug by Us. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what a season means in this context, but sure. Season
Maybe
8.
we can follow the like weather seasons. So it's summer. So
No.
this is the summer edition. And then we can go into autumn and then it's like so fresh.
Oh jeez.
There's already a podcast
We
out there.
started on
Shout
Mandy
out to
season. I think it's so stupid. Um,
Yeah. I mean,
that we look at the
uh,
calendar, it's first of March, or it's not summer anymore. The summer will stop when the weather stops being summer. But don't listen to
well,
me.
I think March in Melbourne, March is the best weather month in Melbourne. I am at the beach more. It's beautiful. The sunsets are stunning. March for me is my favorite weather month in this city.
Better than Smarch?
You're smart. I also look, we all know that the calendar is outdated. The seasons are outdated, but there is actually like an indigenous calendar that is pretty spot on. So if you care
And that'll
to
change
join
no
the
matter what.
rebellion, oh, did they teach you that in school? Nah. So yeah, I'll send you a copy, friend. I will send
Depends
you
where
a
you live, man.
copy.
Anyway, like which nation made this? Like it's totally different up in Larrakia country than it would down in near Melbourne. So whatever.
True, 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 true. You are anyway, this is season 8. The reason being is because um clinically from an admin point, like you have to tick the down box and go all the way down. So the higher the episode number, the more annoying it is. So that's why I'm changing it. So that's why it's season 8 now.
Sure,
Cool. Fun.
you get it. You're a
Welcome to
bureaucrat now.
welcome to Doug by Us. This is a new music podcast. I'm Cassie.
I'm Chris, and I'm confused
And we are
again.
starting the show 5 minutes in, but we bring in a couple of new songs and talk about them and share the love. And it's really great timing because I've been at a few Christmas do's lately because 'tis the season to gather around and drink on the company bar tab and have surface conversation with people you see every day in an office. And I've been in 2 conversations now where people have been like, "Oh, I haven't really listened to new music since I turned 30 and I'm almost 40 and I don't know how to discover new music and nothing is better than that CD I bought when I was a teenager, which is most likely Corn or Limp Bizkit, which is also great." But then I'm like, yeah, that's why we have this podcast. And people are scared to listen to the radio. They're scared of youth stations. Spotify is overwhelming, blah, blah, blah. We all know that. So that's what we are here for.
This is Doug
That's our
Bass is
service.
here. We are here for you. We're doing
We
it
are,
for you.
yes, we are serving you fresh tunes that you are hopefully discovering your new favorite artist. And we are also in that demographic. We too rest on our laurels of living the living end. Insert poster right behind me. um, and all of those golden oldies, but we still love discovering music. So fresh season as well because we did wrap it up nicely in our live show, and we're just starting with 2 fresh songs, no receipts.
I did want to make a quick mention though to the song that was part of the live show, but we had an audience request segment. People wrote on post-its and just wrote a song in. We pulled one out of the bag, and they won a merch pack. And the one that we played, it's done an absolute massive favor to me in particular. I can't believe I didn't know who Lola Young was yet. Like I'd completely snoozed. And since then, well, since the 12th of December, going through, because I've programmed music for the 27th on my beautiful commercial radio station here. And Lola Young Messi has been scheduled more than 50 times. I've just gone, that's playlisted. And Triple
Yes,
J
Josh.
haven't spun it yet, like in the top 50, but it should. And you look at Spotify top 50 in Australia, and it's higher than Mariah Carey as of right now. Lola Young
As
Messi's
of
higher than Mariah Carey, and no one's
the
playing it.
19th of December. Yeah, and since our live show, I got a message from a friend who is like always on TikTok and said, I've never heard that song before your live show, and now it is coming up on my TikTok feed. It is trending on TikTok. I have seen Lola Young's Messy being shared by people that don't talk about music normally, right? It is in my feed. People are soundtracking their Christmas party LOL videos with Messy by Lola Young. It is a messy Christmas this year. Thank you to Lola Young, and thank you to Josh, who was the lucky person who requested that song and we drew it out. Like, it's so cool. It's so cool, everything we do about this podcast. I haven't even taken a moment verbally to thank everyone for being part of that, because the live show was so special. But the thing we love most is that connection with our audience, which feels weird to say actually out loud, but and their love for music. And when we get people sharing music back to us, like, this is our love language. And the gift of a song like this, and then seeing it deliver in the zeitgeist, which we see time and time again from this show, it just makes it even more better. Like, we're not the only tastemakers. The people out there in our audience are also tastemaking. It's
They're
like we're in
interested. They're
really good
invested.
company.
They want to know about new music too, and the circle helps each other. So, welcome every disillusioned, nearly middle-aged person. Uh, we can all help each other.
We're all here for each other. But yeah, Lola Young, Messy. It is the summer bop. It is a
Yeah,
messy
that's what
summer.
I was going to say. Yeah, US Northern Hemisphere had their Brat summer. We can have our messy summer.
Hmm. Yeah, although last night I penned Swamp Summer because I re-dyed my brown roots and it bled into the fluoro green in the front of my fringe,
Uh,
so now it's swampy green, and I feel
Beetlejuice.
like it's oh, Beetlejuice I would claim. I got Shrek yesterday by a stranger, so that's not a compliment. But let's move along. Apart from Lola Young's Messy, what is it that you're digging this week?
My memory can get bad. Sometimes it's freakishly good, but I don't know if we've ever put Mia Ray in this podcast. We ever had Mia Ray in this thing?
Like, I don't think so, but I love Mia. I love
Seems
Mia
wild.
Ray.
Yeah, and she's been dropping great songs for like 4 years or more. But there's still no album yet for her, and 2025 is going to have that. And I can't. Well, I appreciate without fully knowing exactly what she's gone through, but I can imagine just this years of working with a team who's all right. What story are we telling? Uh, how are we going to deliver your album? What's your personality? What's your genre? And finding out this mix and experimenting and all that kind of thing. And I'll be proud when I hear this album finally come out. But yeah, want to bring a song in from that, and the most recent single that she's brought out is called "Fake a Smile," which I just think it
Mhm.
feels super honest. Uh, just about her. You know, you've been in situations where you had to fake a smile. Oh, maybe you haven't. I don't know. Maybe you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's nice to meet me. A Hi, it's nice to meet me is going to be the album title. Even the single before Fake a Smile, which is called Nice to Meet Me, is fantastic. But that's what I'm bringing in. I think there's we're gonna 2025 is the year of Mia Ray's album.
Yeah, so I just did a quick search and we haven't brought Mia Ray into the pod. But I do want to cast my mind back to when I brought in Lottie Gallagher and
Mm.
I was contemplating Mia Ray or Lottie Gallagher, and I went with Lottie, and I discovered both of those artists at a they were mushroom artists and they were fresh signs just as Michael passed away. And so they were part of his kind of tribute concert, and it would be extremely hard, not only losing somebody close to you and a mentor, but then maybe your career being a little bit stunted because of that.
Mm.
So I know that Michael Gudinski was a massive fan of Mia Ray, and because of that, now Elton John is in her corner, and it's really beautiful that he plays her on his Alligator Hour show. As most releases she brings out, he is a diehard fan of Mia Ray, and she's incredible. She tells really honest stories, and I think me having witnessed her career going from this kind of fresh little bunny to now being a kind of mature adult, knowing who they are or finding who they are through music has been a really fun little journey. So if you do like what you hear, go back and delve deep, or maybe start at the start, and then listen back, because the voice is beautiful, the storytelling is true, and it feels, yeah, it's just a really honest listen. So I'm offended that we haven't had her in previously. So thank you for putting me in the chat. Welcome.
Done.
Oh, wow. Oh, um, I'm serving you with another slice of honesty. I am bringing you something that I am sure you're across. I have snoozed on this artist because it's not my natural genre of music, um, yet I appreciate it. And it is slid through my stories on socials more than anything else this year. This is a viral moment, and I am a sellout and bought in that way. The artist is Doechii, and the song I am bringing in is Denial is a River. The title alone is magic to me. It's off Doechii's debut album, Alligator Bites Never Heal. And the particular clip I'm referring to is the NPR Tiny Desk of this artist that was dropped maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. It is mania with its vocals and lyrics. It is something very relatable. The Alligator Bites Never Heals is very much describes this artist's energy. Um, watch it. The performance, the choreography is so beautiful. Yet it kind of goes back to that old school hip hop, which is my preferred style of hip hop, where it's got band and sounds and samples, and it kind of builds a bit like, I guess, like De La Soul or something like that. It's kind of got that old school feel to it, how melodic it is, but then it's like brutal. And I love it. And I love that the world is all on board, because Doechii is like big, big things next year. That's what's happening.
Mm. Oh yeah, she's mega. That's great choice. I applaud it.
Oh, it is fun. If you are stuck in traffic after a really, really crummy day, that is the song for you. I may or may not have had it on repeat driving home from something the other day.
Be vague. No
Oh,
details.
no
Safe.
details. I still need a job. Thank you for listening. Thank you for it being a great year. I think this might be the last ep of the year, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm on holidays, but you're not, so let's just wait and see. But it's been a pleasure. The show was amazing. I just am surprised that we're still doing this podcast after 5 years, but not surprised. Like, it just feels natural and easy. But and like, new music doesn't stop.
Music
Like the
doesn't
day that
stop. In
music,
fact, there's more of it than ever.
eh,
So we'll find good gear for you.
yeah, the day that music
All
starts being
the time.
shit, the day will stop.
That's what people think already. So, oh no, music stopped when Blink 182 broke up the first time. Oh, it hasn't been anything good. I challenge that.
We challenge that. Thank you for listening. Thank you, Chris. Have a brilliant little
Merry
season of,
holidays.
yeah, I'm gonna come down and see you. I've got to come visit you. Hug the dog, then leave.
Sick. Yeah, Disco's ready for hugs. What a
Yay!
legend.
I cannot wait. Have a great holiday season. Be safe. Listen to some new music. We love yous. Bye. Thumbs up isn't a goodbye.